Hi, my name is David Pridgeon, and I'm the host of Christian Chat. This is my first interview of my first interviewee, Miss Candace Franklin. She is an nurse in Pryor, and she is also an Essential Home Health Care nurse, and also my mother. How's it going, Miss Candy?
Oh, it's going well.
Miss Candy, may I ask you a few questions tonight?
Yes.
What is one thing that you truly love about your jobs?
I love my patients.
Okay. If having patients, when you're seeing patients around the world, around Oklahoma, you really get to see their lives, don't you?
I do when I'm in their home.
Has there ever been a particular patient that you can mention on air or no?
No, I got to keep all their information.
Okay, but what have you learned as from being a nurse that's helped you really strengthen your faith in the Lord?
Loving on people no matter what. No matter how dirty their home is, no matter how rude they can be, no matter if they're the sweetest person or the richest person. You love them all the same.
And I bet learning from people who have had unfortunate circumstances or are in a life that isn't like what we people who are in a situation that's kind of in bad, they still show that they have a good faith. Am I correct?
Some of them. Some of them.
And I feel like as you're being a nurse, you do preach the Lord to them, correct?
I try to. Yes, I always try to live a good life in front of them, and if the door opens, I do talk to them about Jesus as well. Matter of fact, probably most of my patients I've talked to about Jesus.
So, from what I've heard, you didn't actually want to be a nurse when you were growing up. Is that correct?
Ooh, that's correct, David. You heard correctly.
Would you like to tell us?
Tell, I never wanted to be a nurse when I was growing up.
No, would you like to tell us how you became a nurse?
Well, I was probably 33, maybe 34, something like that. Maybe younger, I guess. Actually, I guess I was younger. And I was homeschooling Cruz and Dallin, and this is before you became part of the family. And one summer, I just felt like I was trying to get all the curriculum done for the year because I always like to plan in the summer and have everything ready for the year. And I loved doing it, but I couldn't get into it that summer. So I finally said, Lord, do you want the kids to go to public school? What's going on? I'm just getting a weird feeling every time I try and sit down and prepare for their curriculum. And I heard the Lord on the inside say, go to nursing school. So I did. And I thought it was kind of crazy. It took me all summer to listen, but I did, and I'm glad I did.
That is a really great story, Kenny. It's a really great story, and it shows us this story tells us how we in our faith, if we rely on the Lord and listen to Him, maybe what we didn't really want for our lives would be true. But honestly, if we listen to God, can have an either better and more substantial future than the ones we plan.
This is absolutely true, David. And that was probably one of my that was probably the most that's probably most relevant. That lesson was most relevant at that time in my life. Like that's the first time that's ever been that obvious. That I absolutely it was something I absolutely didn't want to do. Didn't think I was capable of doing. Never thought of doing, but I absolutely knew is what I should be doing. So you're right, and now I'm so happy doing it. So you're right. His plan was better than mine.
And if I'm correct, you're a Cali girl.
And yes, California, yes.
How was it hard moving from California to here?
Not really, but you know how you know you're not from California?
How?
You call it Kelly.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody in California calls it Kelly.
I know, because
You're from California.
I am from California, but I've lived here so long that I could practically call myself an Oklahoman.
Yes, yeah. You were here since you were 3 months old.
And when you were traveling here for Rhema, did you really have how was your spiritual journey? Like when you were going for Rhema? How did you grow in the Lord?
Well, I had lived here. I finished high school here, so I didn't travel here to go to Rhema.
So why did you come here?
Grandma Grandma moved here first.
To start her business or just to start a new life?
Nope, start a new life. And I was in high school. Sarah Rose was in junior high. And Luca, I think, was elementary.
Okay. So when you were going for Rhema, I heard that you met a special man in your life.
Yes.
Would you like to tell us?
Would that be Dad?
Yes.
Yes,
Would you like to
Dad.
tell us your story?
Well, we really actually didn't start dating until after Rhema.
Okay.
But we hung out. We hung out those 2 years of Rhema.
Okay. Thank you so much, Candy, for coming here tonight to talk about your faith and growing in the Lord.
Well, you're welcome, David Pridgeon.
All right, folks, this has been the first episode, and we'll tune in next time to learn more about God and for more interviews and just learn from Candy. Trust in God, and He'll take you in the way that you are supposed to go.
I like it.